Hello. Good day, good morning. It's your Blue Archive Gacha Whale beginner artist, self-proclaimed, and your boy Tosanyo. Welcome to the Blue Archive stream. So I'm going to continue from yesterday's stream. So yesterday's stream and today's stream have like the same program of like reading and reacting towards the main story of Blue Archive. And that is like about the beginning, where it like all started. Yesterday I read the prologue and Volume 1, Chapter 1's episodes from 1 to 10. And it was like about a 2 minute and 30 minute stream. I was like hoping that I could like complete the Chapter 1 in one stream, but it turned out to be like a little bit too long. I underestimated the pacing, so I'm gonna do some Volume 1 parts, Volume 1 Chapter 1 parts in today's stream, and maybe like 25% of Volume 2 and Volume 1 Chapter 2 in this stream here too. So for what reason do I go back to the beginning and like reread everything? So tomorrow in Japan they will release the Blue Archive anime, and this anime focuses around Volume 1 of the main story of Blue Archive. Before I gonna jump in, I want to at least revisit everything of prologue in Volume 1 to refresh my memory, so that I can go in to the anime with a refreshed mind on like how Volume 1 was, and when I see like certain scenes, certain executions for the anime adaptation, I can at least like better compare them that way, and can say in my mind about the comparisons, about how it was like in the original and how it is like in the adaptation, how different it is, how fitting it is, you know, this kind of approach. So last time I was like done with episode 10, and now so the TLDR is like here that Charlie Sensei came here to Abydos Foreclosure Task Force to help them, and on their way to like help them, they found out that like a lot of different parties were like involved into like sabotaging Abydos and paying off their debts. So like the helmet gangs, and then they have like unknown weapons, and then there was like Problem Solver 68, they were like hired as well, and now they're like wondering, okay, those students have like some dangerous weapons equipped with them. They did like research, but it led like to the black market, and now they're doing their research into that to like find out who's like the one who's like constantly trying to sabotage them, so that they can like solve the problems by its roots. And let's go without further ado and check on episode 11. So. There's a huge crowd of people in the market. So, this is the black market. Wow, there's a ton of people here. Seriously, I was expecting a small operation, but this is like a city unto itself. I didn't realize an unauthorized district would be so big and so busy. To be fair, we hardly ever leave Abydos. There are a lot of weird places outside our district. Have you ever been here before, Hoshino? No, but I've heard stories about all kinds of places around the city. Apparently, there's a giant aquarium somewhere too.
We should all go there next time. Just think of all the fishies. Not that I know, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess that this place isn't anything like an aquarium. Eyes sharp, everyone. You're in the heart of the illegal weapons and arms trade, so be ready for anything. If anything does happen, I'll... Huh? Gunfire. Yeah, that's like the gangster district. Similar to like Kabukicho. I think like that's like the reference of the background here. Stop right there. No, 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 please stop chasing me. Oh, that's a Trinity student. She has like the Trinity emblem here. And why would we do that? They're like an Abydos here. And it's like pretty far away to get from Trinity to Abydos district, or like from Gehenna to here. Hey, that uniform. Watch out! Coming through! Oh, sorry about that. Are you okay? Though I guess being chased answers that question. Well, that's...
Who the heck are you? Get out of the way. You got business with the Trinity student.
But I don't have any business with you. That's right. That uniform belongs to Trinity General School, one of the largest academies in all of Kiwatos. And one of the richest too. Kidnapping here is sure to come at a hefty ransom.
Abductions and negotiations. No, that's what I call an investment plan. They're like those kind of rich kids, you know. And some kidnappers target like especially child from like rich parents, and then they can like do something like ransom negotiation. Even though they're like all students, like roughly the same age, it still exists, yeah, too. It's a little bit funny, you know, but that makes like not so grim. What do you think? You interested? We could make a fair split. Huh?
Bad guys have to be punished. Oh dear. Thank you so much. I would have been so much trouble with my school if not for you. It's bad enough I snuck out here on my own. Nothing bad happened. It's giving me a headache just thinking about it.
So what is the reason why she's like in this dangerous place?
You said your name was Hifumi, right? So what's a Trinity student doing in a dangerous place like this? It's kind of a long story. I came here looking for something. It's no longer in production, but I heard that it shows up every now and then on the black market. Like a tank. A contraband firearm?
They're like coming to like fire weapons because they were like attacked by some unknown weapons that are like not produced anymore. They're like here for researching to that. But Hifumi probably has like another reason.
A biochemical agent? What? No, of course not. It's a limited edition piece of Perro merchandise.
It's like a basket from More Friends. Like the backpack she wears is also like a goods merchandise from the More Friends. Even like can I hide it here? Even has like some grenades here too attached.
Perro? Limited edition merchandise? Yep, it's this guy right here. A limited edition plush from the Perro and Ice Cream franchise collaboration. Only 100 of them were ever made. What do you think? Cute, right? Wow, I love Momo Friends too. Perro's so cute. I'm a fan of Mr. Nikolai personally. Right? The way Mr. Nikolai philosophizes is just so dashing. In fact, I recently bought a compilation of Mr. Nikolai's work, Reaching Beyond Good and Evil. It was a first edition too. I have no idea what they are talking about. You never did care for cutesy stuff, Hoshino. Huh? I guess I just don't get the young people these days. We're practically the same age. I came here looking for that, but ended up getting targeted by those fucks. Either way, I would have been in deep trouble without you guys. Anyway, what brings Abida students to a place like this? The same thing as you. We're looking for something. Yeah, something that's out of production now and hard to find. But we heard we might be able to find it here. Wow, 8 minds think alike. Hang on guys, armed forces are closing in on you. What?
Yeah, okay, they called their friends.
There they are. You're gonna pay for messing with us? They must be from the same gang as those fucks you scared off, and they look like they're raring for a fight. Well, if it's a fight they want. Why do they keep getting involved with those rough and fumble types everywhere we go? Is it us? Have time to complain later. Now's the time to act.
Since the fights are like taking a little bit of time, maybe like 1 minute, 2 minutes if you're like a little bit unlucky. But since it's like taking time, you know, I'm gonna skip here. Normally it can be immersive, but I know like what's going on. I'm just like here to read the story. Oh, they have fixed that. Kring Crimson. Boom.
The enemy is retreating. But at this rate... Are they going to bring reinforcements? Fine by me. Wait a second, we can't just keep engaging them like this. I don't see why not. The Black Markets enforcers might crack down on us if we make any more of a scene. And we'll be in really big trouble if that happens. We should get out of here. Fair, you know more about this place than we do, Hifumi, so we take your lead. They should consider themselves lucky. This way.
Okay, this was episode 11. We met like a new character, which is Hifumi. Like something with the black market. Maybe she can help them a little bit more, in this regard. But we have now a connection with Trinity here. Like one of those Lady Ojo summer schools.
I think we lost them. This place really lives up to its reputation.
Oh, now that I realize it, yeah. It really looks like a little bit like pop-up, you know? Like not those are like supposed to stay like forever, those kind of stands. And like the buildings in the background are like more like skyscraper, like office kind of building, and then here's like a alley. Yeah. But it looks really nice. And more like Kabukicho, black market like in the dangerous district there are.
This place really lives up to its reputation. I guess you could say that. The General Student Council doesn't have much influence here.
Okay, that's why, yeah.
The black market's operational scale is equivalent to at least that of the smaller academies in Kiratas. It definitely shouldn't be underestimated. Especially since there are also corporations here, constantly battling for control over all sorts of illegal trades and activities. The black market even has its own bank and law enforcement. rank in a police force? This can't be legal, can it? It's not in the slightest. I can't believe how organized it all is. You especially don't want to get involved with the police force. Trust me, the best thing to do when something happens is just to run away and take cover. You seem to know quite a lot about this place, Hifumi. Do I? I did a lot of research before coming here because of the stories. Then it's settled. Hifumi will be coming with us until we got what we came for. I will be? Wow, that's a brilliant idea. A kidnapping. Good thinking. Excuse me? No, not a kidnapping. They mean they'd like you to be our guide. That is, if you're okay with it, Hifumi.
Zerika, nice save.
Oh, I'm not sure I'd be very helpful, but I do owe you all one, so... Alright. Great. So you'll be coming with us? For now, at least.
Even a logo.
The heck, Are? Why aren't you answering your phone?
Yeah, there failed a mission, yes. Check out the look on her face. It must be the client.
If I wouldn't want to be here right now, having to report a failure. Are...
Problem Solver 68. Well, this is interesting. I had a fine time watching you get warmed up. So tell me, when will the real operation begin? I really hope we have... if they add Volume 4 and Season 2. I don't really know. They're like foreshadowing already like about the Eden Treaty. 8. But anyways, welcome to the Blue Archive read-along / reaction stream, revisiting Volume 1 again. Just to, before like get into the anime that is like covering Volume 1 too.
Huh? Oh, what? But that was the real I mean, the real operation will be underway soon. That is to say, it will be in a week. Yep.
What made like the story here kind of engaging here is that the characters are like really well written. I really like Aru here too. And like all the other characters that were like introduced. So far nothing big has happened, but it's like building up already. And the only thing that made me like stay where I like the characters in that kind of moment. Don't really know how it will be in the anime, but I hope they will pace it like even better. I mean, it's like already good enough here. They don't have any money left, by the way, so she's just like bluffing, you know? It's like Aru.
Hahaha, that's right. You have nothing to worry about.
As far as I know, the data we have on the group should be accurate. Was it an error in our calculations? Oh, black suit. Okay, I need to change my voice a little more. You seem troubled. No, not troubled. It must have been a calculation error, that's all. Those Abida students happen to have a little more fight in them than expected, based on the data. On the contrary, the data was flawless. The only way this can be interpreted is the Abida students have somehow grown in strength. That's preposterous. We'll have to find out if any new variables have appeared in Abidas recently. Pardon me. Oh, it will be kind of hard, I think, to make like a black suit look really good in anime. In the original, it's like a still image, but for like the PVs I saw, they made like his aura like move, like that pattern, and it can be like hard to animate if you like hand draw it. But if you do like 3D, it can be really easy to make it look ugly. There's something I didn't expect. I thought Kaiser Directions only member. Well, I mean, the story has always been told, so like the lore and everything, like about the storytelling. So it can be like easy to like forget about things or like just don't pay attention. And then you'll be like, oh, I have missing puzzle pieces. But yeah, there's like more to its structure. There are like a lot of theories and already some kind of mind maps that the fan has created. Just like not easy to find them. Since but with a little bit of Google search, you will like find some Reddit posts.
You don't look so good, Are. What was it all about? You're not planning on starting another fight, are you? Truth be told, I don't know a lot about the client, but I know they're not to be messed with. Don't want to disappoint them. But those Abydos kids were way stronger than we thought. Plus they've got Charlie in their corner. You're not gonna be enough. And we've already spent our entire budget. How would we fight them even if we wanted to? Should I start looking for some part-timers to use as side muscle? That would cost a year's worth of work, just to be able to afford again. Remind me why we signed a lease for this office. It's a waste of money. Because a proper business needs a proper workplace. Nobody would hire us if we didn't look presentable. She has a point. But I wouldn't really care if we started doing business out of a tent in the park like we used to. Shut up! Just shut your mouths! All of you! We'll get a loan. You can't be serious, Aru. I thought your credit was in the dumpster. Nuh-uh. My account's just been frozen because of a bounty. Is that what happened? Oh, now I remember. The prefect team did that. Okay, now they mentioned the prefect team. So there's like some kind of student council in Gehenna 2. And the prefect team are like those kind of people in the school. Like in Japan, it's like the only reference I can take, that are like, have like the job of like watching over the students, you know, similar to like teachers, you know, they're like making patrols, checking out everything if like all is going fine. Perfect team. Yeah, there's also like a way to like call them. But they're like called the prefect team. They're kind of like the kind of executioners and like guardians. Those jerks. I can't believe they'd stoop so low. I explained that to the bank, they'd be off right after lobby. Shut up! We figured out somehow. Yeah. But we know because we have like the anime sensei, and anime sensei looks kind of handsome. It could be like that Aku's like after sensei because they're so handsome, you know? They want their body. So like it kind of sense. I saw like a kind of funny interpretation like from a Japanese artist like that. Stupid Abydos twits. I said they hadn't seen the last of us, didn't I? We are just getting started. What in the world is she planning? The Mars Swimsuit Gang. So this will be episode 13. It used to be perfect team until Sensei came. I mean, they were already perfect. The prefect team. But the thing is, like, perfect is boring, you know?
there will be an improvement afterwards. And Hina-chan also is there. That makes like the whole prefect team a perfect team. But yeah, for now, we don't really know about the prefect team. There was just like a name drop, but the anime already like showcased in the first episode with like the Gehenna and Trinity Eden District, even like showed how they look like. Here it's like, here it will take a little bit of a while, but it's like all within the first chapter here, like in this kind of arc.
I'm beat. It feels like we've been walking for hours. I'm getting too old for this kind of thing. My knees and back are killing me. Really? How old are you again, Hoshino? Like I said, we're all pretty much the same age. Look over there. They're saying Taiyaki. Hey, they really are. I didn't know that's 3 vendors here.
There are also Trinity apps. Yeah, there are. They are like also like shown. We saw like Nagisa, Seiya, and Mika, like the Tea Party. Like Tea Party and Prefect team only so far. But it makes like sense to show them because the Tea Party will also be like shown during the end of Volume 1. And Gehenna also is like within the Volume 1 arc. Would make like sense to show like Millennium now or like Rabbit Squad. So they did like pretty like smart, you know, don't waste like budget or students you don't gonna use for the whole season.
Should we grab some snacks and take a break? I'm buying. What? Nanami, are you gonna use your card again? We got your sensei's card instead. No, that's okay. I really want some, so I insist.
Thank you! Like those fish cakes.
That's tasty. Yeah, perfect timing. My blood sugar was getting low. Thanks. Don't mind if I do. Oh. You take one too, sensei.
Can't say no to that.
Sorry, you're not here, Ayane. We'll bring some back for you. That's okay, Nanami. I have snacks with me. See, nothing to worry about. Let's just chow down and enjoy this. It's strange that we haven't been able to find any leads. About those weapons you're looking for, I mean, I'm sure they're out there, but we haven't tracked down a single clue. There's not even a paper trail, no records of transactions, storage logs, nothing. It's like someone's trying to hide the whole operation. Even the corporation should be able to manipulate the black market to this extent. There were like Kaiser loans so far, but there's like behind Kaiser like a stronger force that's like connected to black market too. We saw also like a new character. Like for the long term players, an old character, but Black Suit was like shown, and they look like really ominous and not like any normal character we saw here so far. Like not like a human or like robot or animal adult. It is pretty strange. I don't know if I would call it strange. It's more like, why go through all this trouble? This is the black market we are talking about. Corporations typically have no trouble conducting illegal business out in the open. For example, see that building there? That's the black market's infamous Stygian Bank. The Stygian Bank? It's one of the largest banks in the black market. It said about 15% of all illicit profits from Kyoto's criminal activities flow through that bank. The take from extortion, armed robbery, abductions, and so on are then used to fund illegal weapons in arms or additional criminal activities. It's a never-ending cycle. Goodness, so the bank is just as complicit as anyone else.
Yeah, about the reason like why they're robbing a bank later on. The thing is like, in the real world, it's like not that different. Like if you look like at Japan and Korea, South Korea for example, there are like companies, they look like good on the outside, but if you look like deeper, which is like really hard to do, you see like how much of a kind of black company there are on like black market kind of thing too. You know, like in Japan they have like those underground idols and such, and those don't do very well. They have like really poor contracts for their idols too, and it's like only like, it's like they're slaves kind of. And in this game, Blue Archive is like kind of like that too, that like the adults are like, that there are like some adults here who run like a company that are like really black kind of. So that they have like a lot of influence to even have their own bank to financially support them. You know, it's like, it shows like how effed up that is. But we need like some kind of enemy here, and also like a reflection of real life and how to combat that. In the end, you can't like really win. Like in the real world, it's mostly like the evil people win, but this is like a fictional story, and you can like write the story in a way where it can like end positively.
Yeah, think about it. The bank is really a whole criminal organization unto itself. That's ridiculous. Why isn't the General Student Council doing anything? I'm sure they have their reasons. You never know. It looks like the real world isn't all sunshine and butterflies like we thought. I guess we were to shelter within the safety of Abydos.
Okay, Shiroko, she says that. She said it. It's not like how we think it is. It sounds real to me. It is pretty much real. Just like when you are like very young or are like sheltered, it's like really easy to just not pay attention to it.
Hang on a second, everyone. The armed forces heading our way. I don't think they've spotted you, but you should take cover just to be safe. Those are market guards. Market guards? They act as the top enforcers for the group I just mentioned. Hurry! Just looks like they're on a routine patrol. It looks like an armored truck full of cash they're escorting. Hey, look over there. It's entering the Stygian Bank?
These are the collections from this month. Even earlier than scheduled. Well done. Sign the transport papers here. Of course. Perfect. Well then, have a good day. Open the gates. It's the cash collections for this month.
Hey, wasn't that... What the heck? That's a bank employee who takes interest payments every month? Hey, no kidding. What was that? What's going on? Confirmed, that's a Kaiser Loans truck. In fact, it's the same truck that our cash payment was loaded into this morning. What is it doing at the black market? Kaiser Loans? You've heard of them, Hifumi. That's infamous Kaiser Corporation's loan shark company. Infamous is a criminal organization. Not exactly. The Kaiser Corporation doesn't do anything outright illegal, but they're definitely shady. They practically play jump rope with the line between legitimate and criminal activities. Kaiser's been trying to extend its reach into Trinity District as well, and the Tea Party's been watching them like a hawk to make sure they don't cause any problems for the students. The Tea Party. That's Trinity Student Council, if I remember right. The debt you guys owe is to Kaiser loans? Well, technically we weren't the ones who originally owned the debt. It's kind of a long story. Ayane, can you get a beat on that armor truck? One moment. Oh good, I think they're working on close network. I couldn't put anything up on them at all. Should have known. Come to think of it, they were very adamant about cash only. Do you think it's because our cash payments are being funneled into this black market bank? So we've essentially been funding criminal activities for the black market this entire time? Yeah, they were helping them all along. The evil guys. We can't say for certain yet. Isn't anything yet concrete to back it up? Not until we figure out where that truck is going. Wouldn't those transport papers that employee just signed tell us? Hey, yeah. Good thinking here for me. On second thought, those papers are inside the bank, so they wouldn't do us much good after all. Yeah, the employees wouldn't really let them get the papers. So that's why they're robbing a bank here. Not just any bank, the most heavily guarded bank in the entire black market. It's crawling with armed guards. If only we could find another way to get that truck's transport route. Let's see. Yeah, either attack the truck or attack the bank. No. There's no other way. Pardon? It's the only option, Hoshino. You make a good point. Come again? Oh, now I get it. We're going to use that plan, aren't we? Oh, also the Taiyaki. So they have the Taiyaki paper bag here. That's why how she got the paper bag mask. Hold on. You can't be serious. You three aren't thinking what I think you're thinking? Are you? Reread? Damn, how much free time do you have? I just have free time of a normal human being. The reason why I do this reread is that in a day, in Japan time zones, they will have released the first anime episode. It's covering Volume 1, right? I'm gonna just revisit Volume 1 again, plus prologue. And for today's stream, it's episode 11 to 10 to 20, and from chapter 2 up to episode 5. Yesterday I was reading prologue and then 10 episodes of chapter 1. So it has been 2 years since I read this kind of story of the beginning. You know, it would be nice to be get my information fresh in the head, and then I can compare better between anime and original. Yeah, have a great day. Bye bye. So they're robbing a bank here. Hold on. You can't be serious. You three aren't thinking what I think you're thinking. Are you? Was that a yes? Seriously? I'm not sure I follow. What are you talking about? It's finally time. We're gonna hit the bank. What? Turns out it was the best plan after all. Excuse me? Yippee! Time to teach that evil bank a lesson. This is a joke, right? This is actually happening. You're really doing this? Because if you three are serious, then count me in two. You too, Serika? Copy that. I doubt I can talk any of you out of it at this point. Good luck. I'm sure you manage somehow. Sorry, Hifumi. We don't have a mask prepared for you. They would pin everything on Trinity if we were to be caught. That would be really, really bad. But I don't want you to feel left out. This is the best we can do last minute. Take this, Hifumi. The bag in the Taiyaki came in. Brilliant. Hold on, I never agreed to... No, me. It suits her perfectly. I even wrote your number here for me. You're number 5. Oh, it makes her look like she's a boss. What a leader. I am? I mean, are we really going to hit the Stitch and Bank? Of course we are, for me. Remember, we are sticking together today. I will explain this to the Tea Party if they ever find out. What's to explain? Getting a criminal bank. We are the good guys. What do you do after honors, Sensei?
Let's eat the rich. Great. Even Sensei does is like supporting them.
Yay! Let's go. Oh no. I dubbed you all the Master Swimsuit King. Let's do this.
You're robbing the banks! Okay, now up episode 14, the Mask Mizuki Gang, part 2. Mask Swimsuit Gang. It was such a memeable moment. And we even have like GTA Blue Archive coming in the future. On April Fools, of course, announced. Sorry for the short delay. Was it?
You call it a short delay? I've been waiting here for 6 hours. What kind of low interviews is this? I've been here the whole day, and there wasn't even anyone in front of us. Look at my associates over there. We've been waiting for so long that they've passed out on the couch. We've had some internal issues. Our apologies. However, I'm not quite sure if you're in the position to make any demands, Miss Are. As someone in need of assistance from our bank, waiting is the least you can do. And not to mention, it's frowned upon to sleep on communal seating. Guard, pick up those buns. I mean, customers. Alright, rise and shine. Time to wake up. Huh? The heck? Sorry, we are very sorry. We should have dozed off. Now let's see here. Name, Riku Hatsima Aru. Affiliation, 2nd year at Gehenna Academy. Present employment, Boss of Problem Solver 68. That reads like a shell corporation to me. Your financial documents are a complete mess. No, we are completely legitimate. We just haven't received payment on some of our commissions yet. And look at this. You only have 4 people under you, but each has special titles. Chief of Staff, Section Chief, and entry-level employee? That's quite a reach. Are you playing make-believe at running a company? If you want to earn commissions, you have to keep up appearances? Would you care to explain this extravagant office lease you're paying? You should know better than to extend yourself beyond your means. You've got to spend money to make money. My Are, this doesn't look it's going well for you at all. This can't be happening! My strong recommendation is that you secure legitimate employment at once. Mother's just looking into the early morning day labor market. What was that? Why, you little... I ought to smash everything and rob this bank right now. Need to stay cool. If I rob this bank, escaping from the black market is another story. Consider all those black market guards on patrol everywhere. But is it really? Maybe those guys aren't actually that big of a deal. Who's to say the four of us won't be able to blast our way out of here and take them down? On second thought, I don't have the guts to make the entire black market my enemy. This is so perfect. I want to become the greatest outlaw of Kyotos. But look at me now. This loan, my business, everything I touch turns into a huge mess. This isn't what I wanted at all. I want to be a hard-boiled outlaw. A true free spirit, not bound to anything. Not even fear. It's all I ever wanted. Are you listening? Of course I am. So, could you repeat that? I said your loan application has been denied. Now, run along. Wait, what? Hold on a second. What's going on? A power outage? Did someone trip a breaker? All of the computers are dead. Gunfire? Ah! Ah! What's happening? Ugh! Cha-cha! Everyone down. Toss your weapons aside and hands where we can see them. Or else... This is a stick-up, so get down on the ground if you don't want to get hurt. Bank robbers? Wee-woo, wee-woo. Alert! Alert! It's no use. The auto security system has already been turned off. Hey, you over there! You were told to get down on the ground. Try any more funny business and I put holes in your circuits. Please, everyone, just do as we say. Please. Everything's going according to plan. Time to move to the next phase. Give us your orders, fast. What? Are you referring to me? That's right. You're the leader, the boss, and also myself. I'm Christina of the Masked Swimsuit Gang. Hey, when did we agree to give ourselves names? And what kind of choice is that? It's so lame. Hehe, better do as Horse says. You don't wanna make her angry. You wouldn't like her when she's angry. What? How did I end up being the boss? Oh no, how can I face the tea party now? Wait a second. Aren't they? The students from Abydos? That's right. I'm not sure which is which, but it's gotta be them. The heck are they doing here? And that's with those masks. Are they here for us? Should I go annihilate all of them? No, I don't think they're here for us. Are they being serious right now? They're sticking this place up? What are you doing, Are? I have the security camera blind spots, guard positions, and the bank's internal structure memorized. So nobody try anything stupid. Or else. Alright, you over there. The cash truck that just left. I want you to take this bag and fill it up. Of course! Cash, bonds, golds, whatever you want! You got it! No, what I want are the transport logs. Here they are! All neatly organized, so please don't hurt me! Thanks. It's like funny that the robot adults can cry. They're really robbing a black market bank? That's so cool! How are they gonna pull off the getaway? More importantly, how do they have the guts to do this kind of stuff. Look at that cool composure. They're bros. It's like they were born to do this. They pulled this off in 5 minutes flat. It's magnificent. So badass. Now these guys are real outlaws. I gotta start tearing up. She has absolutely no clue. Is she actually getting teary-eyed? So do we just stay put? Between those guys or the bank, there's no reason for us to have either side. With our in that state right now, we are better off staying out of it. If you say so. Hey Shiro, Blue, you got the goods? Yeah, the eagle has landed. Man, come on, let's move it, people. With eagle, they refer to Hoshino. I think, no, not really sure. She's like Eye of Horus. Yeah. Alrighty then, adios. And no one got hurt. Sorry about this, everyone. Thank you and have a great day. Don't let them get away. Stay off the roads. Contract the market guards. They must be found at once. Okay, gonna skip this battle here. And they make escape. So this was episode 14. Now let's go over to 15. Yeah, there's something more. Riding off into the sunset. Of course, I'm reading things out loud, but when I was remembering reading that the first time with them robbing a bank, it was kind of hilarious. I kind of wanted someone to show that, a screenshot, and be like, hey yo, they're doing it. They're robbing a bank. It's a game where students rob a bank. It's like Payday kind of, but with Blue Archive characters. But yeah, I wanted someone to share it with. So I kind of searched for a club, and then that was how I start to be taking this game more seriously. Alright, this is 15. They were starting to get really stuffy. We can take this off now, right? Let's not waste any time. They're going to catch up to us soon. Ashino's right. They're going to seal off more roads by the minute. Everything's been planned and accounted for, so no worries. This way. Hurry. Hey Shioko, why are you still wearing that? Isn't it hot? She probably doesn't want to take off because it's helped her discover her true calling. It's like a piece of her soul now. Probably. Thank goodness Shioko ended up at Abydos. I bet she would have become a criminal mastermind if she had gone to a different school. I don't know about that. Yeah, Ayane is true calling too, I guess. You're through the barricade. You should be safe now. Nice, we did it. I can't believe you all really pulled a haste on a black market bank. Shioko, you have the transport locks, right? Yes, they're my bag. Oh, what's all this stuff? Are these bundles of cash? What? Shioko, you went after the cash instead? No, I asked for the locks just like we planned. The bank employee is the one who got the wrong idea and gave us this cash. Let's see. There's at least 100 million yen in there. From the looks of it, wow. We really did rob them of 100 million in 5 minutes. Nice going. What are you all staring at each other? Let's take it. Oh, wait a second. You want to keep that money? What's wrong, Ayane? There's a chance to settle the debt. But then we really would be nothing but criminals, Serika. We are the one who shed blood, sweat and tears to earn this cash in the first place. It was that evil bank who decided to funnel it away into crime. This money would have funded more weapons, ammo, who knows what else for the real bad guys. Fine, we stole from some criminals. So what? Where's the harm there? I agree with Serika. This would have just funded more crime anyway. Whatever we do with it, we put it to far better use. See? Told you. And this will help with Abida's high school step for sure. That's true, but what do you think, Shioko? I think you must be against this, Hoshino. So what else is there to discuss? What? I can always count on you to know that what I'm thinking, Shioko. What we need are those documents, not the cash. If we cross this line today because it's us versus criminals, what about it next time? Or the time after that? Yeah, that's good. Since it's also like with you guys and you need to read the room. If we start getting desensitized to that sort of thinking, soon we won't see any line at all. And one day, something really crucial is gonna force our hand. We are gonna end up doing something really we shouldn't do, while making excuses that we had no choice. I wouldn't want Madara Kohai stand up like that. And what's the point of protecting the school if that's how we go about it? We could have just used an only solid gold credit card to pay off the debts if this is the way we were going to go about things. Well, it offered it as a solution, but Hoshino was against it. I mean, I understand. If we use legitimate means to pay off Abida's debts, we'd just be paying it off in exchange for being beholden to something else. Something like that. So that's why we are leaving the bag behind. Only take the documents, President orders. You have to be kidding me! You want us to just dump all this cash? Of all the times to take us down, this is when you do it? You heard her. President orders. I can't pretend to fully understand what it's like to be in Abida's situation, but I do know that taking this cash will only lead to an even bigger mess. I think you will regret it in the long run. Now, that doesn't leave us with much of a choice, does it? I just get rid of this bag somewhere discreet. Much appreciated. Hey God, someone is headed our way. Are the market guards after us? No, it doesn't look like it. Where it is, they don't seem hostile. Hang on a second. I know this reading. Is that... It's Haru from Problem Server 68? Hold up a second. Puts mask back on. Hold on a second. I'm not here to pick a fight. Is she doing here? Should we attack? Not sure. It doesn't look like she's going to make the first move. You all know this girl? We go way back. So, I just wanted to say, I got you at that bank. Can't believe you're a black market bank and got away within 5 minutes flat. Outlaws like you guys come only once in a generation. To be honest, it left a huge impression on me. That kind of bravado is a rarity these days. Just say, I was inspired. I'm gonna keep working hard, and someday I'm gonna become outlaw just like you. truly free spirit, unrestricted by any rules or laws. What the heck is she going on about? So please, at least tell me your name. Name? Like, what's the name of your group? Was it a faction or a club? It doesn't have to be your real names, but I want to know who it is I'm looking up to. I think she got the wrong idea about this. Oh, now I get it. We'd be happy to tell you. No, me? We are the Mars Swimsuit Gang? You said the Mars Swimsuit Gang? That name is so badass! I love it! We are supposed to wear swimsuits along with a mask, but we are such a rush that we only brought a mask with us? She's acting like a starstruck little girl. That's right, we are pop idol superstars by day, swashbuckling vigilantes of justice who fight bad guys by night. I'm Christina. Wow, you have a gimmick and everything? Wahahaha. An eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, forsake mercy, and walk the path of chaos. That's our motto. Holy smokes! What a kind of... I love Are. Such a dog. What kind of shock did we just walk in on? Wow, Are's totally enraptured. Looks like a kid on a film set. That ought to be enough, right? Let's start looking for a way out. Alrighty then, adios. Now time for us to ride off into the sunset. But still the middle of the afternoon. The path of chaos it is. I'm gonna burn it motto into the depths of my soul. We ought to say something to her, but I don't know when or how. Yeah, they can't like really say it out loud while Are's like in the state. They can't really destroy it. They can't... the heart. They can't handle that. If happy, so more interesting this way. It's also like more funny, yes. Hey, what should we do with this bag? I think those guys left it behind. What? You don't think the Master Swimsuit Gang left this here as a gift for me, do you? No. I don't think so. They probably just forgot about it. It feels pretty hefty. I wonder what's inside. No way. Isn't this... Uh-oh. I think I forgot to pick up the cash bag. What? We were going to throw it away anyway. Just forget about it. Oh well. I'm sure it'll end up with someone who needs it. I hope so too. I hope it goes to someone who could really use the money. Maybe we should think about it as a good deed for the day. Then, I'd like to think someone who usually has to go hungry found that money. I think I'm going to be sick to my stomach. I can't believe this. Huh? What? No, what? So... does this mean we won't have to share ramen next time? Back at Problem Solver 68's office. What? The Master Swimsuit Gang was actually those girls or Abidos? Are, you look like you just found out Santa Claus doesn't exist? The truth finally dawned on Are. Okay, that's great. Okay, now up to episode 16.
Aru tries to be like a boss girl, but she's still like a young child inside. Really cute. Really like the Moe here. Everyone including Hifumi gathered to review the documents upon returning to Abido's high school. What in the heck is this? Look at the truck's transport log. It says Abido's 7,880,000 yen collected. This has got to be the truck that came to our school. But right after that it says Kata Helmet Gang. 5 million delivered in mission funds. So that means... right after they took our cash, they delivered it straight to the Helmet Gang's base to fund their mission? By mission do you mean when the Helmet Gang was acting under orders of Kaiser Loans? Yeah. So they were helping in like having a Kata Helmet Gang attack them every single time. But why would they do that? They won't be paid if the school goes bankrupt. It doesn't make sense. I think this goes way beyond just a simple bank scheme. The only way it makes sense is if Kaiser Corporation's HQ is involved somehow. I agree. That's the only explanation. It's not like the interest of Kaiser Loans, but the bigger forces behind Kaiser Loans. Kaiser HQ. So like Kaiser Loans just like a sub-branch, kind of. You know, like with some companies like fast food restaurants, they're like their main branch, and they're like smaller branches. So like a big main restaurant and then like a small imbusses, kind of like that. For example, like how a lot of fast food restaurants are like out there, like let's say like McDonald's, you know. But it's like more like company kind of thing than like fast food. And companies can be like really scary if it comes like to Asia, Far East. I know a lot happened today, but I still had fun. Same here. Sorry for bringing you into this mess here for me. It's okay. Don't be a stranger, you hear me? I won't. Don't have all the details, but I'm sure the Kaiser Corporation must have direct ties to violent criminal organizations. I pass along what happened today to the tea party. I also tell them all about Abido's high school circumstances. Fair warning. I bet that's gonna be old news to tea party. It will be? I doubt the hotshots at all the other academies haven't figured it out by now. It's not like we don't have manpower to dedicate intelligence gathering. But that means they knew about you and still didn't. Hidoyo. You're so innocent, Hifumi. The world isn't all sunshine and rainbows, you know. I appreciate the gesture, but I don't know what good it'll do to tell them. In fact, it might just make things more complicated for us. You think so? Our school's on the verge of collapse. It doesn't matter if it's a super academy like Trinity or Gehenna. There isn't much anyone can do to change things. Do you get what I'm saying? If someone were to take advantage of the situation under the guise of helping, you'd be powerless to stop it. Now I get it. That's definitely a possibility. I had politics. Aren't you being too cynical about this, Hoshino? What if they just really wanted to help? Give me a break. I'm old, cranky, and my back hurts too much to trust anyone at this age. That's how the school ended up in this mess, by ignoring all of the what-ifs. So, the thing is,
We've been through a lot together in such a short time. We have been. It was a lot of fun. Fun? Speak for yourself, Shiyoko. I don't know. I kinda had fun too. Glad to hear it. Thanks for all your help, Faust. You don't have to keep calling me that. How does Teal's leader of the Master Suit Gang sound? Come on, stop giving him a hard time. Anyway, I know you have some tough times ahead, but I'll be cheering you on. Good luck. I'll see you around, everyone. Matane. Been a really long day. I thought we all go home and get some rest. Can we go tomorrow? Kai-san.
Ah, this was great. Left on a good note. Even though there's like more coming up, like politics, they can't like trust anyone. Like Abydos is really like the underdogs here. And in anime, for the 6-minute snippet, it was like really great to like see. They showed like the Eden Treaty thing, and they showed like directly the two big name schools. So those are like 200 tops, and Abydos is like one of the underdogs. But it's like so far they common the only knowledge. Of course, there are also like the Rabbit Squad, and there's like Ario Squad, who are also like pretty much underdog, and they don't even have like their own school, also. But it's like a thing for later. There are people out there who also have it miserable. And it's like pretty much in the real world too. It's just like, yeah, the reach. You can't help everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What's wrong with you, Are? Did you stay up all night?
No, I slept, technically speaking. What's eating at you this time, boss?
The planning's all done, right? We hired double the muscle when we lure the Abydos kids somewhere we have the upper hand.
By the way, Waka left first thing this morning to go plant explosives. The plan is to pick off those Abydos kids one by one with him. Does that sound good to you?
I'm back.
Hi, back. So, how did it go?
I finished planting the bombs at key junctions. Now all I have to do is press this button and... Nice! Let's make this remember where they're all placed. Of course, set a world and they'd be blown to smithereens. What's wrong now? The money? If this one was gonna put us out so much, then why didn't we get an advance from the client and use that for our plans? No upfront payments. Company policy. You know that.
Because accepting payment advance would give the client too much to say in how we operate or something like that.
Exactly. We can pay only when the job is done. That's how it has to be. And I never compromise. Really? Since when? Since always. We're hardboiled outlaws, unfeathered to rules or laws. That's always been a guiding vision for the Problem Solver 68. Was it? I guess it does sound a little bit familiar. Contracts are no different. There's always a chance it might turn to a trap. We don't want to get caught doing something we don't want to do. And that's why we only accept payment once the job is done.
You know, boss, if this is getting me too much pressure, we could all just throw in the towel and go back to Gehenna.
What? Who said anything about it being too much pressure? I'm just a little... the pressure must be eating her alive deep down, huh? She knows the prefect team would never let her off the hook.
That's a good point. Okay, now they finally show the prefect team. Great. The prefect team now see us as nothing but a thorn in their sides. Still, it's not as tough as we came out here to run either.
And don't forget, the only reason the prefect team is considered to be the most fit organization of kyattos is because of the head prefect, Hina. Hina! Most of the firepower comes from the head prefect alone. She's like a one-woman army. In other words, the rest of the prefect team is anything but invincible. We have Puncher's chance of winning if we play our cards right. You don't say? I didn't realize you were thinking so far ahead, Kyoko. We'll have to fight them sooner or later. We could use the same resources we are utilizing against Abydos to fight the prefect team without Hina. That's how strong I think the Abydos girls are. The only real weakness is that they have no big backup. Ooh, you don't say. No, going back is out of the question. But I wish it wasn't. Yeah, the prefect team is like pretty strong. Even like without Hina, they're like strong enough. Like gameplay wise, Akko is like pretty great. Iori's a good DPS, you know. Just like Hina is like not just like it's like not been done justice like in the lore. But she's not bad. She's just like not a crack student. Like not a S tier. Maybe like a B tier. In terms of like meta. Would you make up your mind already? Fine, let's give this boring conversation a break and get to something to eat. I'm starving. How does ramen sound? Shibaseki, anyone? That place. Worry about that part-timer? She only works in the afternoon. We just have to make sure we don't run into her. I guess I'll admit the food was pretty good. And a pick-me-up would do the boss some good. Alright, let's go! I was greeted by the sight of Hoshino resting her head in Nonomi's lap upon entering the club room. Hey, good morning, Sensei. You're here early. Good to see you. Look comfortable, don't I? Nonomi's lap is super soft and perfect for taking a nap. It's like my very own pillow. Oh yeah, Nonomi's Hisamakura lap pillow. There's room for you too, Sensei. Make yourself comfortable. Oh! You know, there's like some Blue Archive merch out there, which is like a digital merch. Like ASMR with like hair lap pillow and hair cleaning the ears, you know? And it's really good, I can say. As someone who bought the merch. Digital goods. Nonomi's ASMR. Psycho. Nope. I have this on this lap. So don't you take back off and take one of those chairs over there, Sensei. No one said you could call dips, Hoshino. I bought a lot of anniversary merch from Yosta. Let's go. It really is worth it. Why don't you come back later when no one else is around, Sensei? Oh! Yeah, is everyone already so busy this morning? It's the first pre we had in a while, so I guess everyone is trying to check some stuff off their lists. Shioko's probably working out and Ayan is most likely studying at the library. Wow, and you come to school early to tidy up this club room, Nonomi? You're all such hard workers. As for me, as if I'd be up to anything right now. Maybe you'd like to go to do something productive for a change, Hoshino? Like a part-time job or going to the gym? Nope, I've already got way too much on my plate. Plus, I'm just a wrinkly old coat who can barely endure extracurricular activities. But we're practically the same age. Anyway, the bus should be arriving soon now that Sense is here. I'm gonna kill some time. Huh? Where are you going? 2 days my day off? I'll be out for a day, so call me if anything comes up. Hoshino, I bet she's gonna go take another nap. I guess that's okay. We will make sure the meeting runs smoothly anyway. Still, Hoshino's changed a lot since I first met her. What was she like before? Well, she may come across as a lazy sleepyhead now, but there was never a moment when Hoshino didn't seem frazzled back then. What was she frazzled by? I don't know. Everything? You let me see what frazzled mean. It's like a new word. Frazzled? Ah. She seemed like tired of a lot of things. But what's another term for frazzled? Let's see. Showing the frazzled, showing the effects of exhaustion or strain, damage by burning or exposure to heat. Okay, showing the effects of exhaustion or strain. Doing anything like that takes a mental, emotional or physical toll is frazzling. When someone feels tired, they will often say I'm frazzled. Yeah. Okay, yeah. That really like fits it. Past Hoshino. I don't know all the details, but there used to be another student around here before. Apparently she was the last student council president, Abido said. From what I heard, she wasn't very reliable or trustworthy. Hoshino had to do everything herself after she disappeared. That was back when Hoshino was just a first year. Anyway, like I said, I don't know all the details. So it has been like 2 years ago. It will be coming in like a future... It will come like in the future. For like Japan, it's gonna be like tomorrow in a week? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. In 5 days in Japan server. With like the continuation of like Hoshino's past. But now we're like still at the beginning. But now we have you, Sensei. She seems to have no trouble hanging out with students from other academies too. She never would have done something like that before. I guess you could say she's finally softened up a bit. And I think it's all thanks to you, Sensei. What's voice? Ah, you're here. Oh, okay, exit. And already some lore drop with horrors. If you don't know what they're referencing of, you know, the Abido students are like based off like Egyptian mythology, and Hoshino's halo is based off like the Eye of Horus. Like when you check a weapon, you know, like when you get her to 5-star and equip her with a weapon, the weapon says like Eye of Horus, and it's like a creature that's like 2 different eye colors, you know, and that's like here as well. And she, like, sort of like referring to her as like some kind of nameless god, kind of. That's like kind of the lore. Like this will be like something you will like encounter a lot in the main story. But this is like the one of the first hints. I've been waiting for you, Horus of the Dark. Pardon me. You go by Hoshino, was it? I'm afraid I'm still getting used to how things are done in Kivotos. This way, if you please, Miss Hoshino. What do you want this time, Black Suit? To put it simply, circumstances have changed. As you possess the greatest mystic in all of Abydos, I'd like you to reconsider my offer. This again? Would you give it a rest already? I've already... Let's keep it down, shall we? How shall I put this?
Let me use this quote from a favorite movie of mine. I'm going to make you an offer you can't refuse. You'll find it very enticing, I assure you. Won't you hear me out? Hehe. Ha 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 ha. Don't mess with adults at a young age. Don't mess with adults. Don't mess with adults. Especially if they're like from a shady company and such. They are like really good at like tricking you into some things you will regret later on. But yeah, it's like really shows like the meaning of like what it means to like be an adult, you know, and what kind of traps there are. Especially when you start working somewhere, you have to be careful with like contracts and everything.
We're here. Time to carbo load. And we each get our own bowl. How luxurious. You're friends of those Abydos kids, aren't you? Let me know if I can get you anything else. I wonder what voice I really should like in Shiba. It's like really a nice man. A really nice doggo. There's never a line. How they do not have more customers. Maybe they need to move out better location? They're right next to failing school after all. I guess so. Not that I really care as long as the food is good. Let's eat. We are not. Huh? We are not their friends? Oh, what? You know what my problem is? I figured out. It's the shop. That's what my problem is. What has gotten into you? We're here to work, right? Dangerous, hard-boiled, rough and tumble work, like outlaws. But what's this place? A little shop that feeds you when you get hungry? It's cushy, warm, and the people are nothing but nice to you. They even have the nerve to start polite conversation. We're going to be friends and regulars and we keep coming here like this? And? What's wrong with that? It's ruining everything. How am I ever going to be a real, true blue villain if it keeps coming to a heartwarming hole in the wall like this? What I need right now is cold-blooded, ruthlessness, and steel determination. Not this load of sweetness and love. Yes, you don't have to be so serious about it. So, you're saying this shop needs to go, Are? Huh? I'm so glad. Now I can be finding of assistance to you. Hey, what are you doing with that detonator? Haruka, wait a sec. Wait a sec. No. Bye bye. No. An explosion has been detected within a 10-kilometer radius. 10 kilometers. Isn't that downtown? Is it an ambush? It looks like the shockwaves are set off by a chain reaction of C4. It doesn't seem like any sort of bombardment, but I tried to find out more. The explosion was downtown. The exact location is... Shibaseki Ramen? Shibaseki Ramen is completely obliterated. What? No way. Why would that place be a target for anyone? It's not a strategic location. It's not part of a major transportation route. Why would someone... No way. Could they be targeting me? Oh no. We can try to guess what happened later. We need to get moving. She's right. Now's not the time. Let's head over right away. I said what to Hoshino. Come on, let's go. I can't believe it. I really hope Master's alright.
Oh, even this background in a destroyed state.
Wow, what? Will you look at that? The entire building's been leveled.
What in the world? You'll pay for this. So, episode 19. Let me blow my nose forward. Okay, sit up straight. Refresh yourself. Hydrate. I kind of was like wondering why they actually blew up this place. But it was like just because, yeah. Aru said something and she didn't realize Haruka would take it seriously. Because she has like really low self-esteem. She looks up to Aru Sama, her boss. So yeah. But you need to do a lot of wrong things to like realize how to not to do the wrong things again. So that's like the meaning of youth.
Wow, will you look at that? The entire building's been leveled.
What in the world?
What's going on? What the heck just happened? How could you? I can't believe you really did that, Aru. Me? What did I do? After everything the nice people at the ramen shop did for us, you blew everything up because you were starting to get a soft spot for them. Jeez, I didn't think you had it in you. You're as cold-blooded and ruthless as they come. Absolutely rotten, bad to the born evil villain. A complete scumbag. What? Huh? A real hard-boiled outlaw. That was amazing. I had you all wrong. What? That's right. Exactly. We do anything as long as we get paid. Yep, that's us. Is that so? I see how it is, you punks.
You jerks.
We are giving you the benefit of the doubt over and over again. But this is how it really is, huh?
Mad cat. Mad cat. Don't make cat angry.
Master Shiba's safety has been confirmed. Luckily, he's only sustained superficial wounds, so he'll be treated at a nearby shelter. Perfect. That means we can get as rough as we want then, right? You'll pay for this? About time they showed up. This isn't how we planned for things to go, but this showdown was inevitable anyway, so I'll go ahead and call the head Foxy contracted. Yeah, that's right. That's the kind of person I am. You're finally getting the pictures, you Abydos losers. It's time for us to settle this. Go ahead and make your move. That's right. I'll mow them all down. I hope you know what you've gotten yourselves into. Get ready to get owned. Police. I'm gonna teach you a lesson about tangling with a true outlaw.
Police. Okay, that's a weird way. Oh, level 39. We reached like a new level. I'll skip the battle. I know like how it would go. But just like the question how the anime will do it. Or if they even show our battle.
しながら前進する。
You've got to be kidding me! Don't they ever give up? Now what? What's going on? Wait, that's... What was that? It sounded like... We're getting bombarded. I've marked multiple grenadiers about 3 kilometers away. They have 50mm mortar shells. They seem to be aimed at problem solver and not us. But I can't be sure. Mortars? If they're 50mm mortar shells, then... Unit affiliation confirmed. That's the Gehenna Prefect team. It's a single medium-sized brigade. Brigade? Brigade? Brigade, I think. The Prefect team. The Prefect team goes to war. So 20, that's the last one in the Chapter 1. Boss, Mitsuki, Halka, we have to get out of here. It's them. Who's them? The Gehenna Prefect team is here. Have they been tracking us all the time? Do I know? No, wait. This might be them picking the perfect time to attack. God damn it. Targets neutralized. Good. Squads 1 and 2 move in. What about the others, Iori? You mean the students from that school? What was it called again? Abydos? They really need to ask. Anyone who interferes with the execution of official duties is an enemy. And all we can do is hope that they stay out of your way. But procedure dictates that we state our intentions first. What for? Isn't even necessary. It's tiring enough already, going after all these loser delinquents from my academy. Why waste the time or effort? Just wipe them out with the rest if they put up a fuss. That's Shinatsu from the prologue as well here. Is the Prefect team here to take those problem solver kids into custody? I'm not sure yet. They're not exactly sending us any good vibes either. Yeah, they weren't targeting us specifically, but we were still in the bombardment zone. Jeez. Then chance we allow it. Those problem solver scumbags are ours. Who the hell do we think they are? Dealing with the Prefect team, some small-time crooks like problem solver couldn't be any more different. They're the official armed forces of the academy. This might escalate into a political conflict if we're not careful. Yeah. And that's like one of the really big schools. Like one of the bigger military forces. Like Gehenna's like, according to the law, the one with the military, it's like really like strong in the military aspect, while Trinity is just like more of the Ocho-sama, more rich kind of. Oh yeah, forgot to read. Ayane, is there still no word from Hoshino? No, she has been out of contact for this long before. So, what should we do here? Oh, doing it with Hoshino. Yeah, she was like contacting Black Suit. And Hoshino's like the strongest fighter, actually, like according to the lore.
It's gonna be really tough here. And I can remember while playing without Hoshino, it was really like difficult all of a sudden, because she was like your tanker, you know. Now you have to like heal a lot more often. I need to make it like possible to win. Yo, don't want to hand problem solver over to them, right?
But we can't fight them head on, can we? I get what you're asking us, but what are we supposed to do about it?
We must be one mind on this. We have to resist the prefect team.
Shioko?
She's right. The prefect team escalated this interpolitical conflict the moment to commit tactical operations here in our district. Yet, yes, those problem solver geeks may have started this mess. But that doesn't give the disciplinary board of another academy carte blanche to project force in our jurisdiction without our say-so.
Yeah, that's right. How dare they? They're basically spitting in our faces. We are the ones who are going to take problem solver down. Gonna make sure they pay for what they did to Shibaseki Ramen.
The Abidos students are preparing for battle.
They want to do this the hard way, huh? Even though it's only 4 of them
Against entire brigades.
But the prefect team staying down from a fight is out of the question. Our units prefer for a combat.
Wait, hold a moment, Iori.
Huh?
A civilian has been sighted on the Abidos side. For a moment while we confirm. What is it? That person over there. Could it be Sensei from Charlie?
Huh?
Charlie? What's that?
Wait a minute. Charlie's working with them. Then... We can't. We mustn't engage.
What are you on about?
The Abidos students are headed our way. Open fire!
Oh, Chinatsu. Yeah, you shouldn't pick a fight with here. It's not the solution.
They're not giving us any other choice. Engage in combat.
We gotta skip this battle. But I can remember it was not that easy without Hoshino. Fights after fights after fights. But yeah, it was a good way to like simulate that kind of experience.
What the heck? Did we lose?
Hello, Chinatsu.
Sensei, I didn't expect us to meet again under these circumstances. I know we had no hope of winning once I saw you standing there. You should have retreated. Apologies. This Okusai Irony of the Abidos Foreclosure Task Force. Please identify yourselves. Well, I can't answer that. Someone patches into the comms. Akko? Senior Administrator.
Greetings, Abidos students. My name is Akko, and I'm the Senior Administrator of Genna's Academy's Prefect team. I'd like to take a moment to explain what's going on, if you don't mind.
Wait a sec. Akko?
Iori, the template for apology letters is the left-hand drawer of my desk. Understood?
They're all sitting ducks. It's our chance
to run away? Yeah. No forgiveness. It's unforgivable. Yurusena. And this was chapter 1. It ended with a cliffhanger, kind of. Like with an open ending. So, now changing it to chapter 2. Episode 1. They probably will fuse that in the anime together, I guess. Like pacing wise. But Volume 2 has also like 20 episodes, so it's like practically they've trying to get 40 episodes in like one season. Like it would be like best pace if you do like in 12 episodes. I guess it's like really like doable rather than like doing it like 24 episodes. Unexpected alliance. Unforgivable. I will never, ever forgive. Huh? Better pretend I didn't see anything. I wonder what this interaction was. She was like nodding maybe, or like bowing, and then it's like smiling weirdly. You're the senior administrator? That would make you the prefect team's second command. Please, you make it sound much more glamorous than it really is. And nothing more than a supportive secretary to the head prefect. Your subordinates wouldn't have any reason to be quivering in their boots right now, if that's all you wear. Who says I'm quivering? A very astute observation. Let's see. You must be Sunao Kamishiroko. Rumor has it Abida Student Council were the only ones remaining in the district. I suppose that must be all of you. From what I understand, there's supposed to be 5 Abida Students Council members. It would seem you're missing one of your rank. Yeah, we're missing the strongest fighter. Our president is away right now, and we are not the student council. We're the foreclosure task force, Miss Senior Administrator. Oksora, right? There are no student council members present. I'd like to speak with the student council if you please. The Abida Student Council is long gone. For all intents and purposes, we are now the acting student council here. So if you've got anything to say, you can say it to us. And if holding someone at gunpoint is the idea of having conversation, that's pretty reprehensible if you ask me. Oh, apologies. Our units, lower your weapons. Oh, they actually did it. Yeah, they're like the Abidos students here are like the underdogs here right now. They're like the ones who have the disadvantage against the numbers already. Allow me to apologize for my colleagues' reckless misuse of force. The hell? But I was just following orders. Akko? Were your orders to blindly engage using indiscriminate bombardment right from the start? Well, holding firepower is a mainstay of above-ground tactical deployment for the infantry. Does it not go without saying that certain precautions are to be taken when operating within this district of another academy? Huh? Again, my sincere apologies to the foreclosure task force. Again, our prefect team was mobilized to take specific individuals who violated our academy's regulation into custody. This was an unfortunate incident, but since nothing illegal has transpired, I hope you'll be understanding. We were only acting in accordance with the urgency of the situation. I asked for your cooperation during the execution of the prefect team's duties. And like we said before, that's not gonna happen. Or,
An academy like Gehenna, abusing a massive force to wantonly conduct tactical operations at a tiny school like ours? This is a crystal clear breach of jurisdictional authority. He really wants to decide how problem solver will be dealt with. It's disgraceful that an academy of Gehenna's caliber will abuse their power to launch this kind of assault. It would seem you all feel the same way. I'm shocked you'll be so obstinate, even in the face of our troops. Could the source of this confidence be rooted in the abilities of certain individual you have in your corner? Perhaps Sensei? Yeah, talking about the Sensei. Sensei? You're the official advisor of Charlie. Does it mean you agree with the foreclosure task force? Problem solver. Maybe a nuisance, but they're not bad kids. Aru may be kinda dumb, but she's not a bad apple. Okay. They're all kinda stupid, but not that stupid. What? Of course they're a bunch of rotten apples. They blew up the ramen shop. They definitely did that, but I bet they blew it up by mistake and then felt compelled to roll with it. What? If that explosion had really been meant for us, why set it off in the ramen shop when nobody was there? All that did was expose their plan, make for a terrible trap in general. I guess you have a point. Did that trap and then sprung it on themselves by accident? Jeez, who would hire those idiots? Regardless, it doesn't change the fact that they demolished the ramen shop. So again, we are not handling them over. Yeah, and we can use this chance to find out who they're working for. And we are not with them yet. We're not done with them yet. Yeah, that's true. They have like a problem with Kaiser too. They need to like fight against this enemy. If the prefect team is going to take the problem solvers, yeah, that's like a dead trail. And also Hashino's gun, so they need to do something. In conclusion, there's no need for us to negotiate with you. We demand that the Vienna prefect team removes its force immediately. That's too bad. If that's how it has to be, then you leave me no choice. Truly, it brings me no joy to do this, but we have no choice but to use force. Wow, this was a pretty hard battle, I would say. But we have like some help at least. The heck? Unforgivable. Where did you come from? Unforgivable! 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 Well, I want to see that in action in the anime. Gosh, I was reading the Problem Solver 68 manga too at some point, and the way the artist is showcasing how can action looks like really cool, like shotgun action, you know. And she has like some kind of moves. She's not like walking forward and like shoots continuously. She has actually some moves. It looks like cool. Enough of your lies, Amo Ako. Pardon? What you said about how doing this brings you no joy. That's a lie. This is what you wanted all along. Kayoko. Nice one, Haruka. Sorry, I didn't come to the rescue sooner. It's all my fault. The plan's ruined. Should I sacrifice myself as penance? I'll do it gladly. Yeah, technically it is your fault. But I think it's alright now that things are getting a lot more interesting. Oh dear, you managed to break through a perimeter. What the heck? How'd they get all the way there? Oh, well. My apologies, Senior Administrator. Our attention was on the Abydos students. Reassemble the formation right away. It's quite alright. I saw you, Kayoko. What is it you are getting at? At first I was surprised the prefect team would show up way out here. But I got out of your way to another schools district, just to arrest some petty criminals like us. An efficient and sloppy use of a force like that isn't Hina's style. This is obviously an unnatural decision of yours, Akko. Yeah, they're here because of the sensei. Nexon don't give us full voice, but Tosan do. Yes, I do. I like to read and voice act some kind of stories that have no voice acting and so on. Gives you a lot of freedom and interpretation. But anyways, hello, welcome first guys to the Blue Archive Readalong reactions stream. I'm revisiting the beginning of the story, prologue in Volume 1, before the anime is going to air out in Japanese times tomorrow, just so that I compare the original and anime better. And currently, yeah, for the stream I'm going to continue until Chapter 2 for Episode 5, and tomorrow I guess I do additional stream that is not scheduled. And you mobilized the size of a small army just to take us into custody? No. You did it because your father anticipated a hostile engagement with another school. But the entire student body of the school is only 5 students, which leaves only one explanation. Your true objective was Charlie. What you wanted was Sensei all along. Now that we know how anime Sensei looks like, she might be thirsting after Sensei in a sense. It's one way to imagine it. What? Sensei? Me? Oh dear. I should have remembered that problem solver at someone like you in its ranks, Kayoko. Perhaps I said too much to the Abydos girls. Kayoko knows a lot of things. She's a third year, so she's the oldest, but she seems to be more than seems like. In Volume F, also she had a great deal with helping with the spaceship. Ah well, no matter. I spoiled something about Volume F. Sorry for people who are not up to date with the story. Gonna keep it spoiler free for those. Prefect team forces are advancing from all directions. This was a hard battle. Reinforcements. You had more coming? In such overwhelming numbers? Okay, maybe I did overdo it just a little, but I figured it was better to be safe and sorry when dealing with Charlie. It's better to be over-prepared than under-prepared after all. I thought we'd broken past their siege line, but now there's a second. Kayoko's right. Well, she's half right. It's true that I anticipated the worst in the event of a clash with Charlie. But it's not true that I intended for things to escalate like they did. I really hope you believe me when I say that, though understand if you don't. The Tea Party. They act as the student council of the Trinity General School, Gehenna Academy's longtime rival. Our intelligence gatherers have learned of a report on Charlie that was submitted to the Tea Party. I pass along what happened today to the Tea Party. I had no clue what Charlie was at first, but whatever intel the Tea Party had, it was absolutely necessary for us to acquire it as well. So I took a look at the report Shinatsu had compiled. Very belatedly, I might add. A mysterious organization left behind by the General Student Council president. Extrajudicial club, headed by an adult. I can't be the only one who finds that suspicious. There are too many other variables when it comes to Charlie. That's unacceptable with the treaty on the horizon. So until it's signed, the prefect team will be taking Sensei into our custody. Taking care of our group of troublemakers while we do is simply an added bonus. It's nice that things are being kept simple. So your plan is to kidnap Sensei? Do you really think we're gonna let that happen? Yes, that is the way it will be. Isn't that right, Okusora Ayane? We won't hesitate to resort to violence if necessary. In fact, we welcome it. Yep, that is like how Gena is. If they have like a certain issue or things, and they are like direct to the point. Like Americans. I like that. Rather than like, yeah. Boss, this is the only chance to run. There's no turning back once the battle breaks out. The prefect team will attempt to wipe us, and Abydos out in one fell swoop. But if the Abydos students draw their fire away, we may be able to break through one of their weaker points. Boss! Oh, Kayako, you should know me better by now. Run away? After the way they've treated us? We never run away from a fight. Problem solvers anything but a pack of third-rate villains. I could never forgive myself if I let them get away with such blatant disrespect. Hello Sony, welcome to the broadcast stream. I'm doing a reread along / reaction of the main story of Blue Archive regarding its prologue in Volume 1. Tomorrow, like in Japanese time zone standards, the anime of Blue Archive will like be airing. It covers Volume 1. So I'm like revisiting the beginning again, just to refresh my knowledge of it, so I can compare like anime and original a lot better. I'm planning like to read until Chapter 2, Episode 5 today, and tomorrow I'll read like the rest. Welcome. Hope I read the name right. Maybe Sony? Sony I read it like at first. But we ran away from a fight just yesterday. So you're gonna fight them? That'd be tough to beat if we join forces with Abydos. A new sensei? Oh, hope you enjoy the game so far. It's kind of rough to start into a new game, you know? You have to get used to everything, but as long as you play daily, keep it up, you know? Just little by little, it should be fine. Besides, there's no way the Abydos students will cooperate with us. All that's left is to... Alright, we're working problem solver. Let's wipe out those arrogant little twerps. We shall become Sensei's shield. I'm gonna answer your question a little bit later. I'm gonna finish the episode first and then I'm gonna come back. Alright? All of us will protect Sensei together. Got it? Things certainly escalated quickly. Naturally. Who do you think I am? Our victory is assured. Trust is met with trust. That's the problem solver way. Yes, and we owe it to Sensei. And for the record, we didn't blow up the ramen shop by mistake. That was totally on purpose. Got it? It was an act of high-level psychological warfare that only a cold-hearted outlaw like me can use. Well then, we certainly knew this was possible. Still, aren't you becoming buddy-buddy a little too quickly? Things are supposed to take time. But very well. Prefect team, we are moving out. Subdue the foreclosure task force and problem solver. And do all you can to secure Sensei. Sensei's outside of Kiwatos, so see if they aren't harmed. I'm gonna make you pay for firing that shotgun at me. The enemy has begun into siege. Sensei, please lead Problem Solver 68 with us. Okay, now here I'm gonna skip the battle. If you already played the story again already, you can like skip the battles. But if you're like very fresh into the episode, you have to like play the battle by yourself actually. But it's like understandable because you have to immerse yourself into the story via the gameplay too. Good thing is they're giving you students that are like at a decent level. But later on it will, in like volume 3, you have to actually like big brain and know the gameplay depth, strategize with the card you're like dealt with. Oh dear. Squad 1 is unable to fight. Retreat and regroup. Squad 3, pull back until we can resupply. I see. I have a much better understanding in just how many troops we must allocate to deal with Charlie. Their power is way beyond what I expected. Incredible. We didn't underestimate them, but we should have approached this more carefully. But it's not like they're invincible. I've seen their weakness, so I know what it will take to defeat them. We just have to push a little more. I'm sure we can win. Alright, we are Squad 8, advance! The Prefect team are calling for a third round for backup. Again? You mean, there's more of them? This is nothing. We can't keep fighting. Akko shouldn't have the authority to mobilize this many troops. Someone else must be backing this attack as well. You mean the head prefect gave the order after all? What? You mean Hina's coming here? We have to run now! No, that's not what I said. Calm down, boss. This will be a whole new experience for me, from here on out. I have to write an apology letter if the president catches wind of this. Well then, it's time for round 3. Prefect team, ready your weapons. There she is! Akko. Best girl, by the way. President Hina? President? President? You mean it's that prefect? President? I wasn't expecting to hear from you so soon. Akko, where are you right now? Me? I am down the street from Gehenna, of course. I'm on routine patrol with the club. That's a lie! I guess the scene administrator really was acting on her own. Anyway, what's this about? You're supposed to be away on a business trip? I am. In fact, I just arrived. Oh, I see. Well, President, that's something I need to do, so I'll get back to you in a bit. I'm just a little busy right now. Busy? Why are you busy doing our routine patrol? What's going on? Well, that's because, Could it be you're busy with something like commanding our members in the district of another academy without jurisdiction? What was that? Oh, she's that person. Huh? Holy crap! President, when did you get here?
Oh no. So the way like they're like acting like this. Hina is their boss. Is the boss of the prefect team. And there were like some lord drops before that scene, but she's like basically the strongest member here, who like carries the prefect team. So she's like the one-woman army, so like this best fighter they have again. Gameplay-wise, she's not an S tier, like B tier more or less, but she's not a bad student, not like an F tier. But lore-wise, she's like one of the strongest fighters, so they have here a lot of respect. And she can be pretty scary. But best girl too.
You'd better have a good explanation for this, Akko.
Okay, that was episode 1. So now let's get to your questions, Sony. The thing is, like, I have like some rules here that when I stream, please stay on topic, you know. But since the question is kind of important, you know, you're like a new sensei, let me answer that. So we have Hibiki and got Himari on Ichika banner. Should you reroll or not? I would like say this is a really good pull. Himari is like a really good character for support, you know. When you do like some total assaults or like grand assaults, they're called like raids in other games, you will always borrow like a cracked student, next level student, DPS preferably, from friends, club members. And then you can use Himari to like basically double the attack power, so like 100% plus. So you have like a really good pull of Himari here, keep her, and Hibiki is also like really great. In the beginning of the game, when the game launched, she was like the queen of PvE. You know, when you play like missions, it's like better to have like a big amount of AoE to hit like multiple enemies at once, and that can help you to like speed clear and deal like with a lot of enemies easier. Especially AX skill are like 5 hits. You can like place it like that you can hit like one boss enemy, for example, if it's like not a lot of enemies, like with all 5 hits or like 3 hits at once. There's like some kind of tricks there. You see like the AoE, you know, when you like about that launch attack. So I would like say really good. You have the old PvE queen here with Hibiki, and Himari is like the best buffer in the game. You're really lucky. Keep it. If you're still here or like watching the VOD, that's like my advice. If you're gonna reroll, hope you get lucky to get something better or similar. But it's like kind of like you know, like reroll experience is like pretty painful, I guess. So now back to the story. Nice club. Yeah, nice club. Nice cafe too. Okay, now this was episode 1. Episode 1 was really long. Yeah, thank you. I mean, I see like a lot of things I need to improve here on, since I want to do a redesign later on, but this was like good enough for now. I need to like head back there since every 3 hours, you know, the headpad thing will like reset. The cooldown will like wear off, and then you can like headpad them again. And yeah, can like read Momo Talk stories if you get them like at a certain level. But the thing is, like, if you read Momo Talk, you know, like if you like grind that, you will see a lot of translation issues here and there sometimes. If it's like not before the time the old localizer passed away. Old localization was like really good. So like Chapter 1, Chapter 2 of Volume 1, and Volume 1, Chapter 1, like the very early episodes and volumes were like really well translated. It's like mostly, it's like really like accurate. But if you go like to the later ones, it's yet like kinda yikes, kind of. The fan translations are like a lot better quality than like the official ones later on. Also, by the way, did you heard of it? In Japan, in the Japan server, there were like some kind of mistranslation with the story of like the tour guide event of the Gehenna and Hyakyako, and they did like Apollo gems with like 1,200 pyroxenes, like a 10 pull. But when JP get like the treatment that they get a 10 pull, for like mistranslating, they should give us global pros like enough pyroxenes to spark a banner. I have like saw this tweet somewhere, where like one of the pen translators issued something probably like this. And it's like one who translates a lot of Blue Archive content, like art or like official web mangas, like official manga series of the Blue Archive series. And overall, really good. I'm gonna share this link here, just so that you're on the same page as me. But yeah, I hope we get like a lot of pyroxenes, Apollo gems, you know. Because they did like a lot of things that made like the main story in its strongest moments very weak. I can't like say too much since it's like spoiler area too, but if you know, you know. Okay, let me continue.
Surasaki Hina? Gehenna's head prefect. Appearance matches her higher. That must be her. But Gehenna's head prefect is the highest ranked member of the armed forces. What would bring someone like her all the way out here? You see? President, I mobilized us to arrest a group of troublemakers and... You mean Problem Solver 68? From what I can see, the only ones you are confronting right now are Charlie. Huh? Problem Solver should be... Let's go! When did they escape? They were just here! This is so... I can't explain everything, President. No, that's alright. I think I understand. This must have been done for the sake of identifying and removing Gehenna's risk factors. But Akko, we are the prefect team, not the student council. Charlie, the Tea Party, the general student council president. Those things are best left to the raccoons of the Pandemonium Society. We'll discuss the details when I get back. Cut all communications and take some time to reflect in the prefect team club room, Akko. Yes, ma'am.
She's the best fighter of Gehenna, so yeah.
Now's our chance to try again. Wait a minute, the Gehenna head prefect is extremely powerful. There's no one stronger than her in all of Kivatos. Don't be in such a rush, we have to negotiate first. Why do you guys like fighting so much? We are the Abydos Foreclosure Task Force, Miss Head Prefect. Do you understand the situation? Of course. There has been an unauthorized troop deployment near other districts, without prior notice as well as clashes with other academy students. But it's also true that you interfered in the business of the prefect team, Abydos. Did you do your event story? I haven't done it yet. But I will do next week. While doing the total assault of Vina Torment. From what I heard from other players, they say it's a little bit too rushed, but overall they like the translation quality of the event story. So I guess they kind of took some of the feedback we had towards the translation too hard, but I'm still gonna keep my expectations low. But at least I know what I'm gonna run into. Trip chat chain looks really nice, and I would like to enjoy some wahahahas from Kazumi's. Okay. So, our position has not changed. Wait, problem solver's gone and the number of troops hasn't changed. All we have is Sensei and how to stop the others. I wish Hoshino was here right now. Hoshino? Could Abydos Hoshino be Takanashi Hoshino? Huh? What's all this now? What a mess. Oh, it's Hoshino! Be back. What? Hoshino? Sorry. I was just taking a little nap. I know I'm late. What took you so long? It was nuts here. Those gainer punks were... But we defeated all of them. Well, not all of them. The gainer prefect team. You followed problem solver all the way here? Alright, I don't know what happened, but everyone in the foreclosure task force is present. So shall we try this again, prefect team? You've changed a lot since your first year. I almost didn't recognize you. Huh? Do you know me? When I was on the intelligence committee, I took note of any students of interest in each district. I could never forget you, Takanashi Hoshino. I thought you left Abydos after incident. Hina has a lot of respect for Hoshino. Also, let me read the chat for a moment. They removed the Uwu from Sakurako Momo Talk. Was the best part. Ah, yeah. That was not really great. I saw some Sakurako fan art, and it showed all the interpretations of Sakurako Momo Talk. In JP they had the Wappy. In KR they had some kind of emote, similar to how we have it with the Uwu instead. Do I have a fan art still? Let me check for a moment. I posted it somewhere, but I posted so many. Ah, I have yeah. The Blue Archive Arts. And then from me. Now let's do it after I've read the episode. Yeah. Then I can post a link, or actually track it on the check it on the screen. I could do it like that. I see. So that's what happened. That's why Charlie. Well, never mind. I didn't come here to fight. Iori, Shinatsu. Yes, President. Yes. Gather the troops. We are pulling out. What? Pulling out? Huh? She bowed? I, Sir Sakihina, Gena Head Prefect, formally apologized to the Abydos Foreclosure Task Force for the unauthorized deployment and use of forces within a foreign district. Ina! Gehenna's prefect team will no longer enter this area without authorization. I ask for your forgiveness and understanding. President. Wait a minute, President. What about the ones who violated the rules? What about Problem Solver?
Even though they're like all students, you know? Ina's also like very young. She is like the most mature here in the moment. Really cool, based.
Let's go back. All the Prefect team's forces vanished from Abydos in the blink of an eye. Be able to move such a large force so quickly. The head Prefect is really something. What a shame. It was a good opportunity to fight some powerful enemies. Shirko must have the blood of warriors. And again, I'm not one to turn down a fight either. I don't really understand what's going on. What happened? I don't know. Why was the head prefect here? Don't have a clue either. Where were you? Sorry. Feel like things are getting worse. It's also chaotic, hard to navigate. Ayane. Right, so much happened today. Shouldn't push ourselves to do any more. We need to rest. Yes, let's see this band for today. Pick out the situation at school tomorrow. Okay. You're right, Ayane. Let's call it a day. We meet in the club room early tomorrow. Okay. Got it. I need a shower. Anyway. Sensei. I think the head prefect said something to you before she left. What was it? Yori, are you okay? I was threatened with a shotgun, rolled around, scolded by Akko, and stared down by the president. It's been a tough day. I see. Can you please not give me that pitiful look? It's called sympathy, Yori. Okay. Sensei of Shale. You want to talk to me? Yes, I have something I need to tell you. I thought it best that you hear about it in advance. What is it? Are you familiar with the Kaiser Corporation? I know it very well. I've heard of it. I see. Both Pandemonium and Tea Party have yet to receive this information. But I thought you should know. Kaiser Corporation. I think the Kaiser Corporation is up to something in the abandoned desert of Abydos. Yeah, that's like a hint for like later volumes. In the Abydos desert, the Kaiser Corporation? Yes, I had no interest in informing Abydos. The academy will soon be shut down anyway. Well then, see you next time, Sensei. I'll tell you when we've all gathered. Okay, Sensei. Then let's go back. Kasumi skills names good or bad? The thing is like, why people complained is that the translations are like not one-to-one. They didn't even manage to like translate it to its original meaning. It's like somewhat there, but it's like not one-to-one. Can I pull it up?
I mean, I have like the X post, but let me check on the WAPI too. Okay. Can't do that while you're streaming. Can scroll, scroll, and scroll, and scroll, but I wouldn't like find it that easily. It's a problem. Okay. Can't do that. But let me do something like, where is it? Here? Let me pull something up on the window, on the screen. With like Kasumi skill names. So that one that's like striked out is like how they did it in the official. But actually, those skill names have like some references, you know? Like Joker the Dark Knight, it's about sending a message. But they translate to, it's a message that matters. And it's like not the correct translation, kind of. It doesn't like, I know, there's like no copyright, right? Really. So why would they change the name? The Manic Strategy, Madman Theory, US President Richard Nixon, have to still stop screaming. Animal Lecter, there's like a reference I don't know, but it's like kind of like important to like, yeah. But at the same time, you know, Black Suit has like did like a quote for a movie. And he says like, I will give you an offer that you can't refuse. So what about that, right? And also like Mina from Shanghai Jing, like the one who watches the old styled Hong Kong action movies, like noir movies. She also says a lot of movie quotes. So it's kind of like, why do they change the meaning of the translation? Why do they dismiss this, you know? I mean, the game does like a lot of references to like other games as well. Like with Yuzu to like Metal Gear Solid, with Arise to like Pac-Man, and then like to Monster Hunter. They don't have a reason to like ditch that, you know? Rather they should encourage to like do this kind of things to attract people who are like interested in like the references to play the game. I know like of Pomu Rainpuff from Nichi Sanji, who started to play or let's say Mintmate, who played Blue Archive again because she saw like the Metal Gear reference, you know. She was like burnt out at some point or had no time to play again, but Yuzu with the Metal Gear reference gave her like the energy again. And then she put like Yuzu and she was like, hey, I put Yuzu, and posted like a screenshot of that. Kept you waiting, huh? Yes. So yeah, they really should like give us a more compensation. They should give us like really like how Zetsu, the fan translator there, said like enough for a Spark a whole banner. I wish they added Metal Gear Solid still. I think that will be impossible, but they can do references, that's for sure. I mean, a lot of characters from the game development department, they are like based from they have like references here and there on games. Like even Yuzu, the names, you know, Arise. We even have like the Abydos students who are like based on Egyptian mythology, you know. Like they're like based on the gods, you know. And that's like why Black Suit calls them like, oh, you're like Horus, you're like called Hoshino, by the way, and he refers to like Shioko as Anubis. In the English translation, like the official, it's like not there that he calls her Anubis. He just calls her like the god of death or something, but not like Anubis. And there's like not the direct reference. It's also like, why do they change it up so much? Why don't you keep it to the original? It's like, aha. Yeah, it's kind of a mess. You know, things for every event. And I'll have a look up on Reddit until I finish the story. There are things for every event. Yeah. There's a lot. There's a lot on the references here and there. But the events are like mostly there based on like important like school events, like the kind of highlights in the life of a student, kind of, you know, where you do like vacation to visit the beach, you do like camping trip, they have like New Year's, so like if you see like Japanese schools, kind of. And this with the camping was like pretty nice too. I remember I did something like camping. It was like one of the highlights of my school times. It's like mostly like that with the event stories, but some are like linked to main story, like the bunny chaser event. For like Decachromaton lore and Aris lore as well, because like Aris is like still a mystery, even though we know like a lot with like the meta of Ki, that she is like supposed to destroy the world and such. Ah shit, I spoiled something for people who didn't are like not up to date with the story. Gonna mute that out, I think. But yeah. But there's a lot of references here and there. And if you check like on the hints and you like notice the hints, they like dropped like, if you keep awareness, then Archive is like a really interesting setting and story. It's not like that warm-hearted and positive how it like seems to be at first. I was mad that it added Princess in the line. Yeah, I noticed that too. But they were really quick on fixing that. At least. But I like the fan translation a lot better. TBH. Only like the early chapters here, like Volume 1, I can read that without like being like, hey, what does this mean? Or yeah, cringing. Or like seeing typos, you know. It was like perfect at all times. RIP old localizer. They passed away. Anyway, let's go here further with the story. I'm gonna update it in the
Don't you just stand there, Aru. Let's get moving already. Excuse me, where should I put this? Huh? Wow, look at this. Aru worked really hard on his calligraphy. Throw it into the burning pile of trash over there. You can't throw it away. We have to take it with us. But it's just your old calligraphy homework. Do one bad thing each day? What a strange message. But it'd be worth about 100 million in 10 years or so. You look so down, Aru. What's up, boss? I don't think Aru's happy to be moving out of the office. But we can't let the prefect team know our location. The clients are gonna come after us for failing the mission. What else can we do? The fight with Abydos also ended on a sour note. Those backstabbers! How could they target those who fought alongside them? They're cowards, that's what they are! The money in the bag was left at the ramen place to cover the repairs. You are... Shut up! Shut up! I know I'm not a hard-boiled outlaw. Our boss is so high maintenance. But that's Are's charm. He's so much fun to be around. That's true, Are. If it weren't for you, I don't know if I would still be alive today. I look up to you more than anyone, Are. I said, shut up! Evie, huh? That's it. Everything's loaded. Where should we go now? Well, if no one has a plan, should we head back to Gehenna? Hello, everyone. You? Charlie's sensei? What, sensei? You're here? What are you doing here? You're on Abido's side? Yeah, but Sensei's always saying that we should get along. That's true, and Sensei did help us when we are fighting the prefect team. Sensei doesn't seem to have any malicious intent. Besides, we're just about to leave. There's no reason to be hostile now. You're leaving? We are not leaving. We're moving on, so we can get more commissions. So let's go already. I hope to see you soon, Are. Of course, Sensei. I can see us doing business together. Though, we can't right now since we are so busy. Maybe some other time. Yeah, it's not like we never visit Abidos again. I kind of like this place. Well, yeah. Yes, I agree. Of course, I'll come back for the ramen. It was delicious. Soon the truck loaded with problem solver 68's worldly possessions passed through the alley. Hello, Master. I've come to check on you. Hello, Baru. Welcome to the Blue Archive stream. I'm doing a read-along, like a read-along / reaction of the beginning of the Blue Archive story of Prologue and Volume 1. Currently, for the stream, it was like from Chapter 1, Episode 11, from Chapter 2 to Episode 5. I'm currently on Episode 3. Since tomorrow, in Japanese time zones, there will be like the anime airing, which will cover the episodes of Volume 1. I'm gonna reread and revisit the beginning of it again, since it's been 2 years, to refresh my mind so I can like compare original to the anime a lot better, and then do like an educated review on this once the anime is coming out. It's like a program. Welcome. If you read the story already, but I know you didn't, get the hell out. Gonna time out you. Dori. What's the thing about chatbot here? I'm multi-streaming, so that's why we have like on YouTube people and from Twitch people. So the restream bot is like redirecting the stuff for Twitch watchers from YouTube to there. And if you're like a YouTube watcher, you get like via the bot messages on Twitch here. That's the thing about it. Anyway, timeout. Bye bye. Oh, I deleted it. Whatever. You shouldn't be here. Read the story or like get out. Are you alright, Master? Hey, Serika. Ah, and Serika's friend Ayane. You're here early. How are you feeling? Even Sensei's here. I'm fine. It was just a scratch. But what about your shop? Well, I'm sorry. I had to let you go, Serika. Why are you apologizing? Can't exactly work in a building that's been leveled. I was gonna close the shop soon anyway. It just happened earlier than I planned. What? You were going to close your shop? Yeah, I already had an eviction notice from the building owner. The building owner? What are you talking about? Buildings in Abydos district are owned by the Abydos school, so your shop has to be... Kaiser Corporation. The thing is, like, the place Shibaseki Ramen was like not well visited, according to like Aru. The food was like really good, but people are not standing in line. They were the only people here eating it there. So yeah, it was like kind of fortunate that he got to close the shop earlier like that. Actually, the Abydos Student Council couldn't pay off its debt, so ownership of the building changed. I guess you didn't know because it happened so long ago. What? Really? The property was sold? To whom? Was it Kaiser Lotz? Or was it Kaiser Corporation? That name sounds right. But I'm not too familiar with all the documents and contracts. Same. If that's what happened... Serika? Sensei? Should go ahead back to the school. I have to check something before I go. Huh? What is it? I'll go with you, Ayane. Okay, in that case, you should go back to the club room first, Sensei. We'll be right behind you. Alright, I also have something to tell everyone. Master, don't even think about retiring yet, alright? Oh, Serika. I saw a strange bag of money in the restaurant. Use it to repair your shop. Let's go, Serika. I don't know where we're going, but... Okay. See you later, Sensei. Everyone has a story. So now it's getting a little bit deeper with the story in its own. Like a little bit of backstory here. Nami was like talking about how Hoshino was like different back then. And Sensei's also gonna report to them, I think, when they're all like together, about what Hina said to him. To them, yeah. Oh, Sensei? You're certainly here early. We still have a lot of time left before the meeting begins. No, Nami, you're already here. Sure am. I got here early to do some cleaning. I just couldn't sit still. How's the master doing? Well, his health seems fine. Ah, I'm glad. I thought it would be too overwhelming for him if we all went to the hospital together, so I didn't go with the others. I have to go with Shioko and Hoshino later. But when you say his health seems fine, do you mind that there's another problem? You're pretty sharp, Nonomi. Haha, kalter Hans. You left with Serika and Ayane, but came back alone, so I thought maybe something had happened. Okay then, you can tell me once you're all together. It's important, and we should all know about it. Sure. Okay. A lot has changed since you came here. We got our very first advisor. We were able to fight off the gangs that had been harassing us. We secured the supplies we needed. We've overcome so many problems. But it seems like now we have more problems to face than ever. The Helmet Gang, Problem Solver, the Prefect Team, the Kaiser Corporation. I wonder what else lies ahead. Do you think the Foreclosure Task Force will be able to keep moving forward?
Yeah, of course.
Yep. If you say so, then it must be true. Hi, Naomi, Sensei. Oh, Shioko, are you here to wait with us?
Where's Hoshino?
Hoshino? She's already here. She's probably taking a nap somewhere around the school again.
Okay. Sensei, how's Master? Master is...
Sensei told me that Master's doing just fine. But it seems like there's something else going on, so we should all meet up to discuss it.
Okay, I get it. I'll go back first then. Somehow Shioko seems... kinda off, right?
Right? That's the vibe I got too. She seemed kind of nervous for some reason. I hope I'm just imagining it.
Let's go check.
Yeah, okay. That hurt, Shiroko.
Don't act like you don't know anything. Sounded like...
Act? I don't know what you're talking about.
That's a lie.
It's not a lie. Huh? Hoshino? Shioko? What's going on?
Calm down, everyone.
What the hell is going on?
This is between me and Hoshino. I'm sorry, but please leave us.
Yeah, no can do.
There are no secrets in the Foreclosure Task Force. You know that we are all on the same team, right? So if you don't explain what's going on, you'll be punished. True.
So... Guess I got caught trying to sneak in a nap to rest my old bones. But that's not fair. You already know how lazy I am. Comes as naturally to me as breathing.
Oh, they're coming up, okay.
You don't have to get so angry, Shioko. Shioko tends to take things too seriously. Well, it should be about time for the meeting. Let's head to the club room.
Yeah, they're coming up. But everyone has a story, yeah. Are you okay, Nonomi?
Yes, I think she's hiding something. It's okay though. Everyone has at least one secret they hold close. We should go to Sensei. We can't keep everyone waiting.
Himazui. Oh, cool.
Guys, this is bad! Look at this! It's a land registration map of the district. It's... Huh? Eh? Why does everything feel so tense? Did something happen?
No, not really.
Okay, more importantly, we've just learned something very serious. Yes, it's urgent. Everyone, please take a look at this.
You look like at the backgrounds here. I really like how the drawings that there. Of course, you can't like really see it clearly, but if you get like some data mine and can like zoom on the background here, it's like pretty cute.
What's this? A map? is a property map of the Abydos district, which includes a record of all its most recent transactions. Huh? You mean this document confirms who owns the land? Everyone knows that Abydos land belongs to the school, so what's the point of showing us this? No, that's not true. When we visited the hospital this morning, Master explained everything. Most of the buildings in the Abydos district, including the Shibaseki ramen shop, are not owned by our school. What? What are you talking about, Ayane? The Abydos district doesn't belong to Abydos? Then... this is... the current owner is... Kaiser Construction. Kaiser Corporation has also not Kaiser Loans, but Kaiser Constructions. Okay. What? So they're really fighting against like some big companies there. And trying to fight against a big company, it's like impossible in real life. You can't like win. And I assume in like this world it's like also pretty hard. Unless they can really like pin something on them they can ignore and like can't wash away. Okay, last episode for the stream. And the rest I will continue tomorrow at like... yeah, I will do like a... I will set like some time, like in the morning. Same time I like started today. Kaiser Construction? You mean the Kaiser Corporation? The Abydos district belongs to Kaiser? Does it include the Shibaseki ramen shop? Yes, the building already belongs to Kaiser Corporation. The eviction order was issued some time ago. So Master decided to close the shop. He said it was bound to happen eventually. What? No way. Not the ramen shop. Not only that, but the main building of Abydos, along with the surrounding desert and wilderness. And even the buildings that nature has not reclaimed yet, all of that already belongs to them. The only areas that they don't have control over are the main building of the school and parts of the surrounding area. But how is this possible? How could the land in the Academy District have been traded away? Who would do such a thing? I know, but new players don't. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up here. It must have been the Abydos Student Council. The Student Council has voting rights on school assets. Only the Student Council would be authorized to do this. She's right. The transaction was led by Abydos' previous Student Council. Yeah, let the story do it. The thing. I don't need to spill out the tea. But the Abydos Student Council has been gone for 2 years. Yes, no further deeds have come to light since the Student Council disappeared. I see. 2 years ago. It's kind of interesting. I kind of want to know what happened 2 years ago. I can, but I can't like, I can't theoretically, but I can't read like Japanese. I need to like wait for the translations. And at best I can like wait for like some TLDRs, but it's like better to read it like for yourself and then make your own conclusion than like relying on someone else's conclusion. Like conclusions are like mostly subjective, you know. It might be that they like miss out on something. Yeah, that's after Volume 5, so that's like after Volume F even, so with now Volume 5, yeah, Volume 5 is like with the Yakiako, so we global pros have to wait a long time until we get like to know what happened with the Abydos Student Council. I'm like kinda curious, you know, there are now 5 students, but back then there were like a lot more, and Abydos was like considered as one of the biggest schools, like one of the strongest forces, besides Gehenna and Trinity, so like big 3, but now it's like the big 2 nowadays. So yeah, I can only read like the fan translations for that. I don't really trust the official, like the global EN, you know? We know like how it is.
The fan translations are tended to be better. And I think like when a lot of more fan translators get out, I'm gonna support them financially. Like I did with Yanagi Kaze. Sadly they quit too soon. Or they could like finish Volume F translation. But like came out to us, you know.
What have they done? Those idiots student council members!
Actually, I know like the reason why they did that. But I can't like say too much. Let the story do its job.
How could they sell the school lands to the Kaiser Corporation? The school belongs to the students. Why would they do something like this? This is huge and we had no idea it had even happened. This district belongs to the school, coming knowledge, so we were only concerned about the school's debt, not the school assets. If only I had known sooner. Even if you had known, there's nothing you could have done.
So she said something interesting here. The string belongs to school, common knowledge, they were concerned about debts, not about the assets. The thing is like, you don't necessarily need to like pay off the debt with money only. Land is also like a financial construct, right? Land has like some kind of worth. So what the Abidor Student Council did, that they not traded off with money, but they traded like land off to the Kaiser company. And so that's like how they like dealt with the thing. Since Kaiser was like interested in something in the desert, like the kind of you know, the thing in like Volume F, where they like went to fight against the big bads who invaded. Can't like say that much. I keep it like vague, but that's like the reason why nowadays they have only like the school left, because they traded the land for a lot of the lands, maybe like 95%. To them. And that's like why nowadays they're like struggling. Of course there will be like a story and like getting about the further details, but it's like one of the theories we can like come up with.
This happened before you entered the school, before the foreclosure task force had even been formed. Oshino, did you know anything about this? Oh right, you used to be part of the Abidor Student Council, didn't you? Oh really? Is that true? Yes, in fact she was vice president of the last Student Council. Oh well, that's true, but I never met the senpais from 2 years ago. By the time I joined the Student Council, all of the former members had already resigned. The number of enrolled students was single digits. There were no faculty members. Class had been suspended for a long time. The student council room was like an empty warehouse. None of the previous members had left any documents. It was a time when the school building was moved several times to avoid ruin. The last student council was only the new student president and me.
Only 2 people.
The president was an idiot with the lowest grades in school and accepted the position blindly, and I was an ill-tempered first year.
Yeah, they said something like this before, like before this episode. I think like Nozomi dropped the spilled the tea. Yes.
Everything was amiss. The student with the lowest grades was student body president? What kind of student council is that? Grades don't indicate whether someone's suited for a job, Serika. Your grades aren't that great either. I know that. Why are you bringing up my grades all of a sudden? I'm just saying. No, she's right. We may have called it a student council, but we were so incompetent. I not joining student council by accident. I was pretty aimless back then.
Yeah, it's normal.
I had no idea what I was doing. I was a total idiot. Oshino. Hoshino, you shouldn't blame yourself. In fact, after the student council was disbanded, it was only thanks to you that the foreclosure task force was established in Abydos. Huh? You may be lazy, but you're always the first to take initiative when it really matters. Yeah, when Serika went missing, you were the first to ask Sensei for help. Is that right? I don't remember.
Yes, it's true.
Oh, really? Well, you may be annoying, but you're also someone I respect. I'm not sure if that's a compliment. What is this? What's come over you, Shioko? You say that makes me feel so embarrassed. Well, I just wanted to say it. Eh? Why do you think the former student council sold the land to Kaiser? Obviously, they were in cahoots with Kaiser. No, I don't think so. Oh, I didn't know those upperclassmen very well, but I'm sure they work hard for the benefit of the school. Perhaps they did it to pay off the debt. The debt. Yes, that's what I think too. Even back then the school's debt was enormous. But since it was sold at such a low price, forget the principal. They couldn't even keep up with the increasing interest. So they kept selling land. What? Okay, it's not even a theory, it's true. I just forgot about the thing. That it was mentioned in the story. That's why it's good that I revisit the story, you know? Revisit Volume 1 before I go into the anime. Now my mind is refreshed to this point. What? That sounds so weird. They manipulated them into giving up the land. Huh? What do you mean, Sensei? Abydos was caught in their trap. Those are young students. Against a big company. The big company will win in the long run. But now we have Sensei here as advisor. Adult, actually. Adult versus adults. Now. It's not a job for young students to do. Huh? So they got scammed. So yeah, be aware of scammers, people. If you get caught by an unknown number, just don't blindly accept it, you know. What I do most of the times when I get a random number, private number, I don't really know, I pick up but I don't say anything. When they will yeah, hang off for themselves. Unless it's really something important, you know, some of my contacts, you know, family members, friends who gave the numbers to someone I don't know, then it might be they will probably speak up, you know. But in reality, no one will call you for anything. I have nights where I put the phones somewhere away, but I never got phone calls at night or something, you know, for emergency. So most of the phone calls you get from unknown numbers are scammers, probably. Oh. I see. It was Kaiser that lent their money to Abydos. That means Kaiser loans lent the school more money than they could ever repay, forcing them to sell the land to keep up with the rising interest. Yes. At first I may have sold them to sell the useless lands in a wasteland in the desert. Ah yes, because of the sandstorm, yes. So they were forced to do something to keep up with the nature. Nature's pretty strong and Kaiser just abused that, yes. The land had already been ruined, so anyone would have been tempted by such an offer. But because they sold it at such a low price, the debts never decreased. They kept handing over more and more land. And so the Abydos district slowly became the property of Kaiser. Yes, that must be how it happened. And the reason they lent that money to Abydos in the first place was so they could take the land.
Oh gosh. Yeah, this is like the trap. When you're like young, you think like mostly about a short-term solution, but long-term wise, it F'd them. Now, now those 5 students have like trouble, and Abydos has only 5 students. They're like not the same as back then. Yeah. That happens in real life too, by the way.
It's a trap they've been preparing for a long time. Maybe even decades. It was all a massive conspiracy. I can't believe it. They played right into the hands of those Kaiser bastards. The student council was so stupid. How could they fall into the trap so easily?
No, you've got it all wrong.
Sensei?
The ones who trick them are the villains. Don't blame the victims.
I know that. I've bought sketchy stuff like Germanium bracelets. I know better than anyone that the con artists are the bad guys. But I still feel so angry. Why? Why would they do something so cruel to Abydos? We were already struggling. Serika.
Yeah, that's right, a future for a lot of young people. It's like really easy to do that as an adult.
When people are suffering, they become desperate. Huh? And desperate people will do anything to alleviate their suffering. Escorting someone else? That's all there is to it, Serika.
That was a good quote though.
The school step the situation's Abydos in a closely fought with Sensei. It's all coming together. The student council disappeared, the Kaiser Corporation had no way to purchase more land. The school was the last piece they didn't own, so they hired gangs to harass us. In the end, what the Kaiser Corporation wanted wasn't money, but land. But why do they want the land? Abydos district is nothing but wilderness and sandblasted ruins. I know, I haven't the slightest clue what could be gained by taking that.
So Black Suit wants Hoshino. That she said something like that already. And she has like the strongest mystic. But there's also like another thing in the desert they want. But it's like spoiler. For Volume F. I might have some insight there.
Sensei.
Give them information you got from Hina. Yes.
Sensei of Charlie. Both Pandemonium and the Tea Party have yet to receive this information. But I thought you should know. I think the Kaiser Corporation is up to something in the abandoned desert of Abydos. In the abandoned desert, Kaiser is up to something? Why would the Gehenna head prefect? Why would she tell you that, Sensei? Come on, what is there to think about? The Abydos desert is in our district. Why don't we just go? If you're so curious about what's out there, then let's go and see for ourselves. Wow, Serika, you actually had a good idea for once. You've grown so much. I'm so proud. What is this feeling? Is this what it's like to be supported? Yes, Serika's right.
Then we should leave right now. Let's go to the Abydos desert.
Okay. Sensei, do you have a moment before we leave? There's something I need to talk to you about.
Yeah, she and Hoshin had a fight before. So it's probably about that.
Yeah.
And Shioko was like angry for some reason. Normally you don't see her angry. She's like the kudere kind of type. So in the anime will like be not more noticeable. She's like the calm, quiet girl, but it's like really rare that she gets like upset and be like using force, you know, and scream at someone.
I found it in Hoshino's bag.
Letter of resignation. Takanashi Hoshino Foreclosure Task Force.
It's a letter of resignation from the Foreclosure Task Force. I didn't tell anyone about this, but I'm sure Hoshino knows. I went through her bag. Why did you go through her bag? She's never been away as long as she was when a prefect team attacked yesterday. I just couldn't understand why she would do that, so I went through her bag and found this. I'm sorry. I know that something's not a crime just because I don't understand it. I accept any punishment you decide to give. I'll punish you later. Keep it a secret for now. Okay, Hoshino. I think she's hiding something from us.
Yeah, she went to a black suit, so she's getting scammed properly. Giving up like her friends on her friends to pay up the debts, maybe. So they were like saying here saying something about the issue Abydos has, thanks to the student council and Kaiser, and we had also like some foreshadowing about that Hoshino's about to find a solution, like as the president, the one who's like the oldest one, the leader here, the president. But what she will do, you know, with the letter of resignation, so like handing herself over to Black Suit, since Black Suit wants her, like she has the highest mystic or something, she has like some hidden power that they want, so, but yeah, she's getting scammed. How she got scammed, we'll see later. It's like up to the stream for tomorrow. Same time I like started this stream. I'm not gonna waste your time anymore with today's stream, so just gonna say thank you for watching. I hope you all have a nice day, rest of the day, evening, a good night, whatever time zone you are. And with that, I say bye bye.